I really don't know how much longer my heart can take all of these try not to get scared challenges. I really don't. But you know the drill before we get started. The rules are the lights must be off, and my bedroom light is indeed off. The only reason you're seeing me now is because I have my TV right there, and it's on YouTube. It's just playing a bright white screen. That's the only light that's going on in here, otherwise you'd be able to see nothing. And second, I got the blanket, because I know we're getting to that point. We're getting closer to Halloween, it's gonna get bad. So I got the blanket ready. And last thing before we get started, please make sure to subscribe and share this video with everybody you know. And like as well, because I'm suffering this entire month going through these. And it would mean a lot to me and to you too. And without further ado, let's get started. 5 scary videos from truly haunted places. This is only from 5 days ago, so I don't think I've seen any of these, at least I'm hoping, because I don't like rewatching stuff I've seen from last year. And yeah. Isn't that lovely?
Number 5. Ouija? Never again.
Oh no.
This video was filmed by a group of friends who didn't exactly believe in the paranormal. But during a late-night hangout, they decided to spice things up with some spirit callings. Little did they know that they were about to invite something into their home that had no intention of ever leaving. They couldn't find the Ouija board, so they settled for the Portuguese paranormal game, O Jogo do Copo, or the glass game. After all, what could possibly go wrong, right? Well, instead of spicy, their night was about to turn pretty sour. Let's watch.
I'd rather not what?
Hey, zit daarin.
Jij staat niet. Hier waren we toen.
Je ziet erin.
I don't like that noise.
Hier en hier.
Nee, precies.
Ik zie me niet. Die zegt een BTM oder was?
Nee. Hey, wer ist das?
That's hurting my ears.
Ich zie eine Explosion. Ich hab Angst. Du hast dich schon! Nur weil sie jetzt noch weiter gedreht und halt gesehen!
What's going on?
The smiles quickly faded, replaced by nervous glances and that sinking, "What have we done?" expression. One by one, they began pulling their fingers away. The woman was the first to back out, saying she felt an icy chill run down her spine. And it didn't take long for the others to catch on. That icy chill is a classic sign people report when a spiritual presence is manifesting. Paranormal experts warn against paranormal games all the time, whether it's a store-bought Ouija board or a homemade game. The principle is the same. You're opening a portal without knowing who or what is on the other side. It's like making a random phone call to the spirit world. You might get a friendly relative or the supernatural equivalent of a very angry wrong number. Skeptics might bang on about the idiometer effect, the theory that players are moving the glass themselves through tiny, unconscious muscle movements. But how would that explain the glass flying off the table?
Oh, I didn't
Did
see
they
that.
end up making a random call to the other side and get a
don't like
chilling
that at
response
all.
from something that wanted to play?
Now that I know what's
Let
going
us
on.
know your thoughts in the comments below.
Yeah, I don't like that a bit.
Number 4. Soul. On the 4th of September 2025, these paranormal investigators decided to explore an old abandoned mansion. A place with a horrifying legend of a demonic jinn that locals say hunts the village's children.
No.
They went in looking for proof, hoping to see if the legend was true. But they were about to find out the hard way that this legend might not just be a made-up story. Here's how it all started.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. 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 Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
No. No.
Evin dışına mı çıkıyoruz?
Dışına çıkıyor, evin dışına çıkıyor. Allah! Euzubillahimineşşeytanirracim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Oğlum!
Bakalım sen ya.
Bakacaksın tabii oğlum. Yavaş yavaş git. Allah! Bismillah.
Destur bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
I don't like
Oğlum Mesut bak hep
things
sana
like
oluyor ha. Sen gittiğinde
I
direkt
know,
var ya.
I know.
Yemin ediyorum sana bir şey
but
oluyor.
I really don't
Ben
like
anlayamadım ha.
things like that. It just makes me sick. Like it gives me a sick, uneasy feeling.
Ne yapıyorsun oğlum? Kına avradımda ne toz var be.
I don't like them.
Oğlum her yerden ses geliyor Mesut, her yerden.
Not
As they
the-
pushed deeper into the mansion, a door at the end of the hall violently slammed shut right in front of them. The obvious explanation would be the wind, but the investigators confirmed the night was completely still. They burst into the room, only to find it was totally empty. That was the entity's first warning shot, a clear sign that the investigators had seriously outstayed their welcome.
Selamun aleyküm.
What's gonna happen here?
Allah Euzubillahimineşşeytanirracim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Ne oldu lan?
Bir şey düştü de. Destur bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Beşik mi lan? Oğlum bu beşik burada mıydı?
Vallahi bilmiyorum.
Ha?
Kur'an çarpsın hatırlamıyorum. Destur bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Destur bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Nasıl hatırlamıyorum Mesut?
Shortly after barely making it out of that room with their hearts still in their mouths, they begin to hear footsteps echoing overhead.
Oh no.
And as they go to check it out, something throws an object at them. Things were beginning to become more dangerous, with objects being hurled. If the guy had stuck his head out a little more, he might have caught this one in the face. Apparently, whatever lurks in those shadows wanted to be left alone. But our guys are busy sticking their noses into its business. Then they decided to go into the deepest, darkest parts. But before they could even leave that part of the mansion, another warning shot was fired. And this time, it was too hard to ignore. Take a look.
Zaten etraftan ses gelip duruyor, çatıda biri yürüyor gibi. Allah Euzubillahimineşşeytanirracim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Uh-uh. Mm. I have a headache. I'm not even exaggerating, I'm not lying. I have a headache already.
Gel Mesut gel. Allah Euzubillahimineşşeytanirracim. Yürü. Yürü.
That object that comes crashing down from the ceiling is a cradle. And what makes this so much creepier is that this isn't the first time they've seen it during the investigation. Earlier, they had found this exact same cradle mysteriously thrown into another room. But when they came back to get another look, it had completely vanished. This is a textbook example of what paranormal investigators call an appor, one of the rarest and most baffling phenomena, where an object dematerializes from one place and reappears in another. And the fact that it's a cradle is a chillingly symbolic warning, giving the local legend of a jinn that hunts children. With their hearts in their throats, they knew it was time to get the hell out of there before they became the mansion's next tragic story. But as they were about to skedaddle, the entity had one last conjuring-style trick up its sleeve. Take a look.
I'd rather not.
Selamünaleyküm. Bir sıkıntı yok Mesut'cum. Oto GPS'e düşürdüm. Görüntü yok. Hala birisi geliyor gibi. Selamünaleyküm. Lan! Lan bir şey oluyor lan. Vallahi bir şey oluyor. Lan! Lan ne oluyor? Allah euzubillahimineşşeytanirracim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. 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 Tamam çıkıyorum lan çıkıyorum.
I can't move.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. 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 Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
After a couple of near misses, they finally make it out with bruised egos and an experience they can only wish makes them stronger. But what do you make of this? Real poltergeist activity, or a bunch of dudes with too much time on their hands? Let us know in the comments.
I'm not gonna, 'cause I
Allah
don't wanna
euzubillahimineşşeytanirracim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
make myself any more sick.
Number 3. Not alone after all. It was just another quiet Friday afternoon. A guy hanging out at home with his dog. Everything was normal. Until the dog started acting off. According to the friend who later posted the footage on Reddit, the pup wouldn't take his eyes off the open closet, almost like someone else was in the house. The only problem? The guy lives alone. Naturally, he grabs his phone and goes to check it out. But what he records would make anyone second-guess living solo. Let's watch.
I'd rather
Jackson
not.
is like laser ass focused on this right now. He won't like you alright? Mm-hmm. I know. I think something's wrong. I don't know. Noises, but I'm not even Are you kidding me right now? There is no way that just happened. There is no way that just happened. There is no way.
The object flying off the shelf is especially creepy, since they were the only ones in the house. Plus, the closet doesn't look big enough to hide an accomplice. But for some reason, he plays it cool, shrugging it off as one of those wild moments. But then, just a few days later, his paranormal roomie came to pay him another visit.
Jackson. Jackson. What's wrong?
I'm not ready for this.
There's banging and stuff. What the fuck?
No.
Jackson.
Pets are known for their ability to sense energies and entities way before humans catch wind of them. And once again, it was his dog that pulled him to the storage room. Granted, even a gentle breeze could have closed that door that way. But how do you explain the hanged coat getting tugged? Our guy had only just moved into the place, and creepy incidents like these weren't exactly part of his housewarming plan. So he didn't stick around long enough to make even more videos. He found a new place and moved out. Meanwhile, commenters continue to wonder if he'd overreacted by moving out so quickly, or if he was wise to get out before things escalated into something much darker. What do you think? Let us know in the comments. Number 2. Possessed or stoned. In the small municipal town of Tonaya, Mexico, something quite bizarre happened on just another Sunday morning. Not only did this strange event see almost half of the police unit and the fire department unite over something that was reported as a noise complaint, but the whole neighborhood seemed invested with people peeking out their windows and recording on their phones. Here's what was caught that morning.
I don't like it. This is something I'm not gonna watch.
A young girl is seen being dragged out of the house in cuffs, with 2 officers holding her down like she just tried to hack the Pentagon. But the strangest detail, she's absolutely soaked, and the apartment behind her is flooded. At first, you'd think firefighters had just saved her from a blaze, but reports claim the hoses weren't for putting out flames. They were for her. She was so violent that spraying her down was the only way officers could get even a yard close to her. Which begs the question, why would police risk frying the family's appliances just to detain one girl? Well, the answer might be in this detail. Her face looks ghostly pale. Her eyes pitch black, like something out of a possession movie. And if that wasn't enough to chill the entire street, what happened next sealed it, just as they'd set her by the curb to tend her wounds.
Stop, actually stop. I almost just, I'm not even lying, I almost just threw up. Yeah.
Creepy or not, you've got to admit, whatever demonic entity had a hold of her has better gutturals than Danny Filth. Was that its last-ditch effort to scare the officers into letting its new host go? It's like a scene straight out of The Exorcist. So what's the verdict? A demon throwing a final tantrum before being evicted? Or the most committed method actress since Daniel Day-Lewis? You be the judge of this one. Let us know your theories in the comments below.
My head's warm. I'm not even exaggerating. Because of that, my head is warm. I don't like that.
Number 1. The Pram on Show. On the 30th of August 2025, the auction house RWB Auctions posted a TikTok that left customers less interested in bidding and more interested in burning sage. Strangely, the video had nothing to do with their latest collections or bestsellers. Instead, it was about what their CCTV cameras caught at stupid o'clock in the morning. Take a look.
WTF did we just see?
Huh? That last one I just watched. I don't want any part of it. But it just made me sick. And that's no exaggeration. That's no exaggeration. Like my brain's just warm. Like my entire forehead's hot. I wish I could unsee what I just saw on that last one. I really wish so.
At around 2 a.m., A pram casually rolls into frame, triggering the security system and making its way around the sales room. But here's where it gets stranger. You'd think, in a room full of antiques, the haunted candidate would be some creepy Victorian doll, an old mirror, or maybe a cursed painting. But according to management, this pram is actually new. Well, relatively new, from the 1950s, and has been sitting in their collection without any problems until now. Not taking chances, the sales room brought in a psychic medium to figure out what they were up against. Because let's be honest, a haunted pram casually wheeling itself around is unsettling enough. But leave it unchecked, and you might end up with a full-blown paranormal playground on your hands.
Hand-like shape that forms out of the darkness.
Don't jump
The
to
thick
me
glass
like
on the cabinet.
That might have been the worst one yet. Mainly because of that second to last one. I don't like things like that at all. I just want this month to be over. I really, really do. Yeah, that second to last one just ruined my entire day. And potentially even night. Like, I'm not overreacting or anything, I'm just... And it made me sick too, don't forget that. My forehead's still pretty warm. I don't know what else to say. Just thanks for watching, I guess. If you made it this far, you have to subscribe and like. I'm gonna try to get some rest now. And hopefully recover from seeing that. Because I really don't like things like that. There's a line I draw when it comes to this stuff. And that crossed it. I don't even know if I'm crying now or what. But I just don't like stuff like that. Good night. See y'all tomorrow. Yeah.